Hey guys, it's Dan Dix here from Press for Truth. It is Wednesday, July 6, 2011. Just last week, Friday, was Canada Day, July 1st, and we held our third annual Press for Truth's Canada Day DVD giveaway, where we were handing away copies of the PFT trilogy for free down at Dundas Square. And let me just say, it was a really successful event. We had a really good turnout. We handed out somewhere around 800 or 900 DVDs or so, and we had a bunch of people join in all across the nation. Some guys down in London, Ontario, some folks out in Ottawa, some people in Calgary, and also Vancouver. So thank you to everyone who participated. You know, it's always such a great thing that any one individual can do to potentially create a ripple effect of truth throughout the movement, because every DVD that you hand out, you are essentially planting a truth seed, and who knows what that may someday sprout into. So once again, great job everyone, and thank you for everybody who participated. We did make a video about our street action at Dundas Square, and a funny little thing, you'll see in the video, I had a bit of a interaction with a douchebag of a security thug who thought it was okay to put his hands on our camera and touch me, touch Steve, get aggressive with us. And you know, I told this guy, look man, you might want to think twice about putting your hands on us. You're going to be making a huge mistake. And the guy's superior manager or whatever had to come over and actually physically remove him from the situation because he was getting, you know, a little too aggressive with us. And I said to that guy, his supervisor, I said, look man, you better keep your boy in check there. He can't be touching our equipment, he can't be laying his hands on us, and you know, he's a liability for your company, and he's going to cause you some problems in the future. Now, all that was caught on video, and you can see it on my channel. The video is called Press for Truth's Canada Day DVD giveaway. But what didn't get caught on video was what happened about 2 hours later. This guy actually came up to me in the street in his plain clothes, holding his uniform in a plastic bag beside him, and he walks up to me and he goes, "No more uniform," and throws his arms up in the air as if to say, "What do you want to do?" trying to get me to fight. And I just kind of laughed and said, "Oh, they sent you home from work a little early today, did they?" And he just kind of snarled at me and turned around and walked away. But it's quite comical, really, and it's interesting though to see the mentality of some of these guys. And you know, a little bit of power, a little bit of authority can bring on this thug mentality. Now, don't let this guy represent the whole. I've met a lot of really great security guards out there, and this one guy was just being a complete and total douche. But anyways, other than all that, it was a really successful event. And once again, thank you for everybody who participated. Now, speaking of events, we've got another huge one coming up right around the corner. As I'm sure many of you already know, the 10th anniversary of the September 11th attacks is coming up right around the corner. And what you may not know is that there's actually an international public hearing being held on September, right here in Toronto, from September 8th, September 9th, 10th, and 11th. And Press for Truth is going to be providing extensive coverage of the event, beginning, during, and after. So be sure to check back in with us to get some more info on that. And if you'd like to actually physically attend in person, they are selling tickets online on their website. So you can go to the site, which is torontohearings.org, and there's a lot of great speakers. We got Richard Gage, Stephen Jones, you know, first-hand eyewitness accounts, testimonies, speeches from the victims' family members. It's really shaping up to be a great event. So if you can attend, please do. And if you can't, just stay tuned, and we'll be putting out some videos about that. Now, speaking about the 10th anniversary, there's been a lot of discussion this week about the recent flip-flopping of opinions from Charlie Veitch of the Love Police on his views on 9/11. And man, let me just say, I'm extremely disappointed. I think that for a guy in his position, with the following that he has, it was highly irresponsible to come out saying these things now, with the 10th anniversary right around the corner. I personally am of the opinion and the belief, after having looked at this for many, many years, that all signs point towards the American government, a small criminal element within the American community intelligence agency networks, that were able to pull this off. I mean, there's just a mountain of evidence to support that, and the official story into 9/11 just does not make any sense whatsoever. There's so many holes in it. Some things are just flat out impossible. And then of course you have smoking guns like the collapse of World Trade Center 7. You know, a 47-story steel skyscraper collapsing in 6.5 seconds into its own footprint. You can't just explain that away in a couple of days. Now, having said that, Charlie is he's entitled to his own opinion. What I'm not going to do is sit here and bash Charlie. I'm not going to call him names, and I'm certainly not going to engage in all of this infighting that I'm seeing going on online. There's a lot of wild accusations being thrown around. Is he a disinfo agent? Has he sold out to the BBC? Has he been like this all along? Did something happen halfway through? You know, I spoke with Charlie. He told me that nobody's contacted him. He hasn't been brainwashed. He hasn't been threatened. He just no longer believes that 9/11 was an inside job. So, you know, personally though, I mean, having spent a considerable amount of time with him, I get the feeling that Charlie is a very impressionable guy. It seems that it's very easy to influence him, and him having spent some time with these guys down in New York, it seems that they have actually convinced him of this. But guys, the most important thing to know is that this is only serving as a big distraction, and it's counterproductive to the movement to continue to engage in these discussions. I mean, I felt I needed to make a video today to just bring that up. But if it's not progressing the movement, it's only serving as a distraction. And if you're upset with some of the things he said, if you're offended, your best option, in my opinion, is just to unsubscribe to the channel, stop watching the videos, stop watching the, you know, sharing and spreading the links. Just don't pay attention anymore. I mean, we got to get back to what's important, which is fighting the New World Order, exposing these evil and wicked deeds that are done in the dark, and exposing the international banksters as the puppet string pullers that they are. And you know, basically I'm just trying to say the guy's entitled to his opinion. I completely disagree with them, but again, it's just counterproductive to continue to discuss this and give it any weight and put so much effort, attention into it. So my advice would just to be simply ignore, unsubscribe, don't watch the vids, don't share the links. And anyways, that's it, guys. I've already spent too much time on that topic as it is. It's time to get back to doing what's important, which is fighting the New World Order. So once again, guys, thank you for listening to me, and until next week, I will talk to you again soon. Keep fighting the good fight, everyone.